The Ignorance of the Elite. A heavy hardcover textbook labeled Classical Electrodynamics or Wave Physics sits on a mahogany table. Waves of neon particles bounce off its cover. Next to it, a virtual tablet flashes hundreds of low-quality journal papers scrolling at light speed labeled SCI Impact Factor 15+. Ask any modern academic researcher about their career goal. They will answer instantly: to publish in top-tier journals. For them, doing real, fundamental science has become secondary. Their primary study is the journal literature. They read not to understand the universe, but to sniff out buzzwords, copy hot trends, and mimic tricks to print more papers. Ask them to sit down with a foundational, rigorous textbook or classical monograph, and they will scoff. Textbooks are exhausting. Besides, I already mastered those during my undergraduate days. Why waste time on what I already know? But in Yue Liu's groundbreaking preprint, The Primacy of Theoretical Foundations, he exposes the ultimate lie of modern academia. Most experts do not understand basic textbooks. They never did. And because they stopped reading them after graduation, their theoretical capacity has collapsed into total poverty. Scene 2. The rejection of primary physics, a split screen. On the left, a complex, mathematically flawed impedance matching equation, highlighted with a skull icon. On the right, a simple drawing of wave superposition and high school-level algebra, resolving the interface paradox with a glowing checkmark. Take the field of electromagnetic wave absorption. For over half a century, the global establishment has relied on a doctrine known as impedance matching theory to design radar-absorbing materials. Thousands of highly funded papers are published on it every year. But when we audit this theory using nothing more than undergraduate-level wave superposition and middle school algebra, it collapses. It is a major mathematical error. The standard formula asserts that zero wave reflection is achieved internally without accounting for continuous boundary conditions and wave amplitude attenuation in physical reality. How can an entire scientific field, full of scholars with degrees in physics and microwave engineering, be misled for 50 years? The answer is simple. They learned the equations, but they never truly understood them. Many experts in the field, including IEE editors and peer reviewers, cannot even comprehend basic review comments pointing out these fundamental mathematics. Scene 3. The Illusion of Mastery. Animated dialogue bubble showing a smug researcher saying, "That's basic undergraduate physics, I mastered it." While behind them is an interactive math diagram showing they got the undergraduate exam question completely wrong. When you try to discuss foundational textbooks with these professionals, they exhibit immense academic arrogance. They snap back, "Those topics are trivial. If you are questioning this, you must have failed your undergraduate exams." But the reality is that the profound insights of a physics textbook are not absorbed on a single pass. Real mastery requires returning to the textbooks and classic monographs repeatedly after graduation, throughout one's entire career. Because they never review the classics, elite peer reviewers reject mathematically correct papers. We documented these rejections in Substack articles like Rejection Letters as Data. It reveals IEEE associate editors rejecting papers not because the physics is wrong, but because they quite literally lack the undergraduate level competency to understand the wave superposition arguments presented. Scene 4. The True Purpose of Education. A classic lecture hall blackboard with the equation for anodic polarization curves. A red stamp marks a specific paragraph in a supplementary material document labeled Appendix, The Mission of Higher Education. This brings us to a deep philosophical crisis. What is the purpose of education? In 2012, Yue Liu and his co-authors published a paper in the Journal of Chemical Education titled Anodic Polarization Curves Revisited. In it, they proposed a profound perspective. The primary mission of higher education is not merely to force superficial innovation. Its most vital duty is to inherit human achievements, elevate the theoretical cognitive capacity of students, and build their ability to solve new problems. Curiously, a journal reviewer objected to this, writing, "Do you know why we allow you to express this view only in the supplementary materials, but not in the main text?" The establishment rejects this. They want every paper to claim a ground-shaking, superficial innovation, even if it is absolute garbage. As a result, the deepest truth is pushed to the margins. This is exactly how Richard Feynman's devastating investigation of the Space Shuttle Challenger disaster was handled. His direct, unedited findings were stripped from the main body and hidden in Appendix F. Scene 5. The Path of Rigor. By refusing to run in the journal publishing rat race and choosing instead to sit with textbooks, monographs, and primary equations, we were able to correct a 50-year-old error that dominated microwave physics. We don't need elite, multi-million-dollar laboratories to find truth. We need the mathematical courage of middle school algebra and wave superposition. We need the honesty to admit that textbook foundations are not trivial, but supreme. Stop looking for shortcuts in trendy journal publications. Turn off the notifications, close the latest high-impact index, and open the timeless, dusty textbooks. Read Yue Liu's key preprints, SSRN 5465615 and 5463155, and join his Substack. Reclaim the primacy of theoretical foundations, and let's restore scientific integrity. Thank you for watching.